I think the perception out there that you have to sacrifice sustainability over performance is something that doesn't exist anymore.
And I think what we're really trying to show here with Exhaust Pro and the strides you've made, the innovation we've put into this fabric, this is a better than the rest product.
We've done it with Exhaust Pro, having 100% recycled nylon yarn and the membrane and the DWR coating not being PFAS-free.
I think a lot of people don't know, or they probably, maybe they assume they know, that the majority of waterproof breathable garments are made for rainwear or outerwear for climbing, mountaineering. In an environment where you're doing an activity and you're sweating on the inside of the garment and you're transpiring that moisture out into a colder environment like climbing a mountainside. And there's a differential there between hot, humid against your skin and then cold and dry outside the shell of the fabric. What that means is that fabric will inadvertently breathe really, really well. Unfortunately, that doesn't work in paddle sports. Paddle sports, we're getting sweaty on the inside of our dry suit, and we're trying to transpire that moisture into a wet environment. That membrane doesn't want to inherently breathe as well in that type of environment. So majority of the membranes out on the market aren't made for paddle sports.
It's a lot of unique circumstances. It's a unique environment, and to design something, or specifically a fabric for that application, really just allows the performance to be tailored for exactly what we're doing.
What we've learned over all the years of this innovation is that we use a hydrophilic inner membrane.
It almost works as like a pump, so it draws that moisture off of you, spreads it out so you have more surface area, and actually really enables the diffusion of your sweat, the vapor inside your suit, outside of the suit.
For a fabric to be legally allowed to be called waterproof, the column rating needs to be 1,000.
For paddlers, a water column of 33,000 millimeters means essentially if you find yourself 33 meters underwater, then your suit might start to get wet. If you find yourself at 33 meters underwater, you have bigger issues.
Our breathability is 6,000 grams per meter squared, which is a good amount of breathability. Are there fabrics out there that are more breathable? Yes, but again, we're not using it in a high alpine environment. We're using it in a water sports environment. Get a higher breathability rating. What happens to that fabric, if it happens to stay wet for an extremely long period of time, the inner membrane, once it gets saturated on a high breathability fabric, can actually start to delaminate.
I think as a designer, listening and learning is most of the effort of the job. I think a lot of the difficulty with a garment like a dry suit or even just a paddling top is that a lot of the fabrics are inherently not very stretchy.
The design and fit of the suit feels intentional. One of the things that I've really noticed, especially when I'm hiking or walking around, is it allows the suit to move more naturally over my base layers when I'm walking, so it does feel significantly less restrictive. Talking to people who have used the new suits and the new material, I think some of the biggest feedback I've gotten is that initial out-of-the-box premium feel. Feeling the new material, just the texture, the hand feel, the way it stretches and moves, it feels like a level up.
I know that when Level 6 started, we were really a young company, a young brand trying to make our way and figure things out. And I know that we came out with products that maybe we didn't understand fully how to construct them. And along that road, we had a lot of critics. We had products that didn't meet expectations. I think what this fabric really means to me is that, Level 6 has grown up. We've learned how to create the best garments in the industry. This is not just another new item from Level 6. This is a full coming of age for a company that's, been behind them, that was created for them.
There is a whole world of progress behind the scenes that hasn't hit the market yet. And this is just the beginning of that reality. And I'm really excited for people to see the Level 6 that we see behind the scenes.